On July 29 to 30th, 1910, white mobs in Slocum, Texas, murdered anywhere from 10 to 200 African Americans in one of the worst racial attacks in the state's history. The violence began after a series of minor incidents that white residents perceived as violations of the racial hierarchy, including a black worker being appointed to a position of authority on a nearby road construction project. Driven by local agitators like Jim Spurger, armed white mobs numbering in the hundreds roamed through Slocum and the surrounding area, firing on any black citizens they encountered. Eyewitnesses reported the mobs chasing fleeing African Americans into the forests and marshes and shooting them in the back. While the official death toll was listed as 8 to 22 victims, black community members estimated the number was much higher, potentially reaching 200. Many black residents fled Slocum, abandoning their homes, farms, and businesses. White residents later seized much of the abandoned property. Despite the arrest of over a dozen white men, including Spurger, no one was ever prosecuted for the massacre. The indictments were eventually dropped after the trial was moved to another county. The Slocum Massacre remained largely forgotten for over a century until a historical marker was dedicated in 2016 to commemorate the tragic events.